It's time for maybe murder, but I definitely know it's mystery. Because, long before we had The Last Door Season 1, and of course there's Season 2, I'm assuming there's not a Season 3 since I'm way late to the bandwagon of playing this game. But the first game was really fun. It was adventure, point and click, the different devices, and some of the clues went over my head. But then just taking the time to read through it again and seeing what other solutions, what other hints and clues there were, and then I was able to proceed forward and we got to the end. Which, if you've not played it, check out the last videos, because I think I split it into 4 or 5 parts. So, let us begin. The Last Door, Season 2, the Collector's Edition. It makes it sound so dramatic. Little birds. Alrighty. Definitely different from last time. We have more of those creepy golden faces, which... Okay, because it has been a bit since I played it. Essentially, there's a cult. Essentially, the other side. Our character getting entangled within it, and that our... Was it our psychiatrist or our therapist went after looking for us because of the details that came out after our friend was murdered. We saw them being bitten up by a crow. That was scary. And don't know who we're playing as, but clearly something else is happening within that door that wasn't quite closed, and all these other friends of ours slowly losing their lives to this madness. And of course, I think in the extras they're going to have little things. Oh, achievements. I will save this for later because it might spoil some details. But look at that. That's wild. Just little itty bitty tiny pixels just changing to and fro to make that light detail. Beautiful. Okay. Anything else? I don't want to click on episodes because I don't want to be spoiled on titles. And I don't know how many there are. Because last time was more than 6, I believe. Okay, let's play. Because I want to see. Previously on The Last Door. I don't want to skip. Jeremiah Devitt, alerted by the suicide and mysterious letter of his friend Anthony Beach. Can I speak? Can I even say the words? Beechworth went in search for the memories of his past that he lost. Devitt discovered in the school he had taken part in a strange experiment. Its goal was to peek through the veil, the thin line between the common realities and the world of the horror and madness that lie beyond. Eldritch horror, under the watch of the eye of the bird. During his search, he was inoculated with the drug they'd used back then. The serum made Devitt's mind travel for a few hours to the dreamlike realm of the Veil. There he met his old classmate, Alexandria Dupre, who urged Devitt to join his cause and cross with him to the realm of the bird, which we were on that stage. That part was very trippy, how it was this, I guess, cult-like feeling, very cold, very clean and classy, yet very devoid of life anymore. Right, and we end up here. When Devitt woke up from his trance, he found himself deeply convinced by his friend's words. He traveled to Dupre's house, where he discovered his friend had dosed himself with a new serum, leaving a catatonic body behind. Not quite, I remember. This new drug was incapable of transporting the mind permanently to the Veil and beyond. Finally, Devet found a vial of the serum and had it injected. He met his friend again in the Vale, and together they walked through the last door, entering a world forbidden to human eyes. Therapist, okay. Devet's therapist, John Wakefield, worried about his patient's disappearance and strange visions, had sought the help of his collegial Professor John Kaufman, an expert in the occult. Searching Anthony Beechworth's house, Wakeman and Kaufman found a disturbing returned letter in which Anthony had tried to warn Alexander Desprez of what could happen if the door was opened. He feared something from the other side might then come to ours. Ooh, perfect, the piano. Oh, they're coming. I'm scared. Who's this? Hi. What's happening? Oh, are we playing? Oh, who are we playing as? None of us could prepare for this. Ah, we're blocking off the windows, okay? The vision screaming, merely a warning. Let's just get those last 2 windows. And now it is too late. Hey, who's at the door? Come. Could we get the door? I guess we only have the window to click on. They are coming. What's happening? Oh yeah, the epic music presents. I remember scaring by that doorbell. Yes. And the freaking tree part, that was wild. Oh, and the house, too. Oh, the other implications of what happened to everybody else. Ooh. That was cool. That was actually a really cool shot. And now I'm thirsty. Something happening? Last night I had the nightmare again, but this time was different. This time he talked to me. Oh, are we interacting? Hello? Oh, we are. It was the same unknown street, void of any sound and life. I guess we're just trekking, because I don't see anything to click on yet. I walked aimlessly, as if I were lost. Water? Can't interact with the windows, doors, so we're just aimless. Oh, then I could hear it. The broken trample of the wet cobblestones, the familiar sound of approaching, limping footsteps. I don't know. Do we go forward? Ugh. Hello? Then, as before, he stood in front of me, gazing unrelentlessly, like he was expecting something. This time he spoke. Give me back what he took. Nothing else. give me back what he took. What he took? Who? Oh, we're awake. Is this supposed to be the therapist? No, I have fallen asleep again. What time is it? Well, I don't see a clock around here for you to investigate. Dawn already. It is time. Ooh, we get a magnifying glass. Oh, I didn't do anything. What's happening? Oh, I thought I was going to explore. It was several months since Kaufman and I found that mysterious letter in Anthony Beechworth's house. A letter never sent, with a cryptic warning of what would happen if. A certain door were opened. It bore only the name of the addressee, Alexander Dupree. We felt sure Dupree was key to finding my patient and friend, Jeremiah DeVete, who had disappeared in such strange circumstances. Troubled by the death of his friend Anthony, DeVete had visited the old school of his childhood and had never been seen again. Yeah, he got freaking thrown into a drug-induced illusion. Kaufman soon conveyed to me his deep concerns and warned that I should conduct any investigation with the utmost discretion. He pursued his own research. Though his thoughts and methods remained a secret, in his last letter he requested that I visit East Hill Lunatic Asylum in London. There was reason to believe that Alexandria had been institutionalized there for many years. I was asked to confirm this hypothesis and, if proven correct, to gather whatever other information might arise. I love that they do all these panning cinematic shots in this. It just elevates the story. Oh, cool, we get to see even the map. Wow. Oh, we get to click on it, cool. Season 2, Episode 1, The Playwright. So this is East Hill Lunatic Asylum. I hope I can find information on Alexander Dupree here. Sea monsters found at St. Ives. News of the case of the dead ambassador. Canada elects new prime minister. Bye, bye, bye. Let's see, lens. Is it gonna flash? Oh, I can look at this. Let me see. Oh yeah, it just says the title. Anything? Can I just head back? No, I need to stay. Let's see. I guess go talk to the paper boy. Good morning. I would like to purchase a newspaper. What can you tell me about this building? Goodbye, boy. Be friendly, because, he has a job to do. Buy a paper, then ask the question. Will you give me a newspaper? Yes, sir, it's 6 pence. I'm afraid I don't have 6 pence. Do you have a change for a shilling? Sorry, I can't, sir. You know where to find me when you have the coins. Well, what can you tell me about the building? The asylum? I've never been inside, and I hope I never will. It's full of crazies, you know. Have you seen anything unusual around here? No, but maybe if you bought a newspaper. See, I knew the business. You gotta do the transaction to get the news. Can I ask more about the asylum? Nah, I still gotta do the money. Well, goodbye. Goodbye, sir. Can I go explore? Nah, I guess I need to go inside the building. What can we look at? What's over here? What is this? Who are you? Good morning. Ah, yes, a lovely morning. Sunlight of quite fascinating character. I beg your pardon? The light, it makes everything look different. You see, light touches things, soaks into them, and changes their nature. It makes them shimmer or makes them die. Are you someone who lives here? That's a little rude to ask. I do indeed. My family's a generous benefactor to East Hill. They've had me committed, but I don't blame them. They are just incapable of appreciating my art, or any art. For that matter, they mistake it for insanity. Well, now the question is your art using materials that are forbidden? Because, there's quite a few movies and literatures that talk about people creating art out of things that you should never be really messing with, because beyond any legal rules, it's a little messy. But who knows? You could just simply be aware of things beyond the veil as well. You could be someone we could be interacting with. Hopefully you don't throw me in a coffin. Let's ask about the drawing before we start interrogating. What are you drawing there? I am not just drawing, my friend. I am trying to feel the light, to translate its power to the surface of the paper. Those animals don't like it, though. They don't want me to succeed, so they take them away. They take my drawings and they study them and they laugh, because my eyes can see the light and theirs are blind. But someday everyone will understand. But can I see the drawing? Because again, what is light showing you? Who are they? The ones that take your art away. Those foolish caretakers. They hide behind a big mirror where they think themselves safe, and they look at me, they observe me, they even take notes. Where are your drawings now? Would you happen to know where your drawings are now? I suspect they're somewhere in the archive, since I've been confiscated items taken there before. You seem different from the rest. Can I trust you? I've been trying to sneak in for days now, but Miss Riswell keeps a tight guard on the door. I even stole a key from one of those guards. You're a doctor. Surely you could gain entry. If you could recover my drawings, I would be so grateful. Here, take the key with you. Well, we actually got something really convenient right now. Though, is this going to prove good in the long run? Me? And now, do you know of Alexandria Dupree? So we are playing as a therapist, okay. Because he dressed differently from the last segment that we saw him. You're looking for a man who lived here some time ago. Would you happen to know one? The name doesn't ring a bell. I've not been here long, though. You should ask the other patients. They may be able to help you. Some have been here for many years. Or you could ask one of the others, the brutes who keep us here. I must go. Have a nice day. You see, so well-mannered and polite. And we've got a key. Anything else here? I guess. Oh, what's over here? More gates? Ah, secure ward. A large door is made of strong metal. This must lead to a secure ward of the hospital. Are we gonna, make, a prison break or something happen here? Because, the other hospital did go on fire. Somewhat. Well, I guess we're gonna head on to the other way and meet Miss Riswell. Whoever that may be. Hopefully there's not creepy priests in this one. Or, oh yeah, there was the gatekeeper as well, the gravedigger. That was the more interesting story. Miss Riswell. Oh, hello. Who are you? Good morning, madame. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I'm a... Which are you? A psychiatrist and a therapist are different, but of course we're dealing with an entirely different timeline. But my gosh. Which one are you? Are you the one who can prescribe the medicine and do the therapy, or are you the therapist who refers out? Which one are you? Oh, good morning. Forgive my manners. I get so excited when we have visitors. We don't get many these days, and certainly we are lacking experts like you. What do you mean you lack experts? Every year we get less funding from the Crown. First the doctors started to leave, then it was the caretakers. Now very few remain. But we have a responsibility to our poor patients, do we not? We must care for them. They cannot be out living with proper people. Really, you're gonna say like that? We must keep ourselves safe and our patients too. Of course. But here's the thing. Is the Crown not giving you fundings because of your work or because of you? Because now that's another question, because... Well, then again, the whole fact of then they're like, oh, mental health? Ooh. Just give them some money, please. And some good people. I'm looking for a man who used to be a patient here a few years ago. His name is Alexander Dupree. Do you perchance ever met him? Alexandria Dupree. Yes, there was one with a foreigner name. I remember something of him. Good man, if I recall correctly. An educated man, but there was something strange about him, wasn't there? I believe it scared some of the other patients. You never know with this lot. I'm sorry, I can't remember much. There have been so many people here. It's hard to keep track. Do we not have a record book? Have you worked here for long? Yes, a long time. I can scarcely remember how many years. Time goes slowly in here in the isolation. The rules don't allow us to leave. The rules? Wait. How long? You don't, this has been, more than 5, 10, 20 years? The rules don't allow us to leave. I don't know what is happening in the world anymore. But we have our duty, do we not? Who else will care for our patients? May I request access to the Institute's archives? There should be some information there about the man I'm looking for, Mr. Dupree. I'm sorry, Doctor. The archives are private. We must not allow anyone to access them without the proper authority. Many of our patients come from good families, you see, and we take great care to respect their privacy. But we do not look so crestfallen. You would not find much in the case. It was a long time since they had been organized. So the archive is not the archive, it's just the bundle of papers. Little frustrating, but okay. What's back here? A bookshelf. These books are not volumes of psychiatric or medicine science, but old serial novels for patients to read. What bat's here? Oh, the archives are off limits, so I need to distract you of some kind. Let's see, photos? A scenic buccal landscape with gentle colors. Okay, what's over here then? I guess I'll go and look around upstairs. This must be the recreational wing, where the patients relax and pass the time. Perhaps here I can find someone who has met Alexandria Dupree while he was institutionalized. Oh, is that a person? A man wearing a worn-out military uniform, lost in God knows what thoughts. What's there? A marble bust of Hyga, Greek goddess of physical and mental health. A sunny beach lapped with the waves of gentle sea. Maybe try talking to him. Excuse me, sir. I could not help but notice your uniform. Were you in the army? Leave me alone. I do not want to talk to a coward such as myself. You do not want to talk to a coward such as myself. Can I try again? Sir? Leave me alone. I am just a coward. Well, maybe we can come back to you. A warm decoration of this room suggests a great deal of sensitivity to the patient's moral needs. What else? Oh, hello. Who are you? Good morning, madame. My name is Wakefield. I'm looking for a former patient of this institute. The rumbling. She doesn't seem to have noticed me. I guess maybe go straight to the point. I'm looking for a man that you may have met. His name is Alexandria Dupree. Was that a good sign? What a strong reaction upon Mr. Dupree's name. She must have met him. How can I get her to talk to me? Miss Kone is very upset. Please do not distress her further. Well, maybe talk to you then. Good morning. I'm a psychiatric. Good morning. I'm a psychiatrist, Dr. Wakefield. Quite an impressive institution you have here. Can I ask of your assistance? I'm looking for a former patient of this institute. His name is Dupree. I'm sorry, sir. I've never heard that name before. Senior colleagues. There are not many patients. Maybe you ask this one first. Maybe one of your senior colleagues could know something about this former patient? Well, you could ask Miss Riswell in the entrance hall. She has been here for many years. Maybe for too long. You know, we caretakers live here with the patients, and we are not allowed to leave the asylum's premise. This life can get you to if you don't take proper care. I try to keep as much distance as possible from the lunatics. Not many patients for this asylum of this size. It's quite big, but I can't help to noticing there aren't many patients around. Well, apart from those in the isolation ward, it is true, there are not many patients at present, but there are fewer of us caretakers now. We are only 3 for the whole hospital. For what I've been told, in the old times, the income was enough to provide for everything we needed. A complete staff, proper accommodations for the patients and the best doctors. But as the newer, bigger regional asylums were built, the Crown's support was gradually withdrawn from East Hill. Soon, everyone started leaving, and this is what remains. I see, okay. Because we're on the outskirts of London. It's not really helpful, even though it is convenient for those who live outside of the city. Me. Well, I'll leave you with your work. Well, thank you. In any case, I'll leave you to work in peace. Let's see. Venture further off. To a door. What is further? What is crunching? Is that me? There's a thin piece of metal holding the metal. There's a thin piece of metal holding the window open. May I take the metal piece? Oh, can I put it back? The window had to close abruptly. I did not realize that was going to happen. Maybe I should put it back. Let us keep it closed so the room stays dark and I can see clearly through the mirror. Oh, it was like a two-way. Oh gosh, this is creepy. So, what else is going on as we hear? Looks like a therapy log. Edward Roan, 27, acute dementia. Oh dang, acute dementia at 27? But of course, many different factors at play. September 25th, 1891. Mr. Roan's condition has Mr. Roan's condition has degenerated since the last session. He is restless, as if the morphine had no effect on him. For the last week he has been obsessive, troubled for unknown reasons. September 25th, 1891. The patient's dosage has been doubled to no effect. September 29th. Dr. Weldell has been attacked and bitten in the face. 4 men were needed to subdue the patient, Mr. Roan. 3 markings were found on his body upon examination. Self-harm is a possible cause. October 3rd. Mr. Roan is getting better day by day, both physically and mentally. Habits have changed considerably. He now shows an interest in religion and spends his time murmuring prayers, albeit ones unknown to my colleagues and me. Anything else? That's quite a rapid change, so what's up? Dark as the room is now, I can see through the false mirror. There is a man on the other side, heavily restrained, desperately trying to free himself. He has an expression of unbearable horror on his face. Do I want to break the mirror? Can we do that? Can I use the key? I thought I could smash something. That's it? Lens? So nothing else then. Oh, a glass jar full of a transparent liquid that may or may not be water. There's a coin resting on the bottom. Take the coin? What is this coin? Do I have to click the lens to look at it? Half a shilling. That is 6 pence. So I guess I gotta leave you, my dude? Do I want to put this back? I guess we leave? Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go talk to the boy with the newspaper then. Which I'm assuming maybe we'll get some kind of information and then we can come back in. Atmospherically, this game is very soothing to listen to. There's something lively and dark. Maybe just the whole gothic theme. Okay, so we can go talk to you. And we have 6 pence, so we can get our newspaper now. Hello, good boy. A newspaper, please. 6 pence, sir. Ding, ding. Here. Thank you, sir. Now tell me some details about the asylum. All right, you know, there's always voices coming from the place at night, crying, singing, and the inhabitants cursing like damned souls. That's the usual. This night was different. It was all silent. I tell you, not a single noise in the whole street. I looked at the madhouse and saw all the windows black, no lights. Everybody asleep in this place? Now that is strange. And then I heard it. It was a scream like no other I'd ever heard. Not a man, not a woman, but a devil from hell. Very curious indeed. Thank you for telling me. Sure. Well, I guess we had a otherworldly experience potentially. Now let us read our newspaper. Today's Illustrated London News. Ooh. The first headline is about a grim case. Scotland Yard keeps its silence about the ambassador of Turkey found dead last Saturday under the mysterious circumstances. Our sources suspect that he may have been murdered. The second, sea monster found at St. Ives. The remains of a serpent from the deep were found on the beach earlier yesterday morning. It is suspected they come from a seaside museum in Spain, destroyed a month ago by the sea waves during a terrifying storm. There's another drawing, advertising an operette called Love Brushstrokes. Nothing else? Maybe you can tell me something. Or we give the newspaper to Miss Riswell, potentially? That might be the next game plan. Because she did say we don't get to hear about news often. Or, let's see. Our work here takes a great deal of discipline, Dr. Wakefield, and I'm sure you'll appreciate. It is rewarding in itself, but I do wish I had something to occupy my mind more, to help me pass the time. How that would ease my burden. I shall not bother you then, unless you want a newspaper. Why, thank you kindly. How thoughtful are you? Now, can I go in there? Dang, you got ignored so quick. Bye. Let's see. This is the hospital archive, where a record of each patient must be stored. If Mr. Dupree was really committed at East Hill, his file should be here somewhere. Oh, something. It has been a long time since this desk was last used. It is covered in discarded papers and pens and a noticeable layer of dust. Drawers. They're all locked, but we have a key. Unless we gotta go shift around for another key. Or a piece of metal might do the trick. Nah? Ah, okay. Well, to the next drawer. What is back here? Is that boxes? This cabinet contains many documents detailing the treatment of patients ranging from 2 decades ago to last year. Something for me? Room 108A. His file's right here. All the files are missing, as if they've been torn out. Only a little piece of paper remains with an address written out as Paul Street 26. Could it be that's where Alexandria Dupree lived before he was committed to this hospital? Paul Street? I should follow this new lead and see if it takes me somewhere useful. Oh, that was it? Well, I mean, we did have a little bit of creepiness presented to us. Oh, wait. We were supposed to look for the other things here, right? A metal locker. Seized objects. Some personal effects, probably sent in by the patients' families but deemed unsafe by the caretakers. One of them is a stack of thick sheets of paper, carelessly bound together, bearing the drawings and paintings of a troubled mind. What did they look like? Watercolor paintings and drawings of different subjects, a tree, a vase with flowers, something that could be a portrait, but the colors are dispersed, shapes broken, decomposed and mixed in a whirl of bright flecks. Nothing else for me? Only a couple pictures in their frames. Let's see, all the dates of this cabinet are prior to 1870. I'm looking to something more recent. Paul Street. All locked. We used our key. So I guess that's everything for me. We'll head out here. We'll go around the corner. And we'll go talk to our little friend and give his paintings back. I mean, what's the harm in giving him his paintings? He couldn't possibly hurt us. Hello, I have some drawings for you. Hi, are these your drawings? Great wonders, they're back. Someday they'll understand light and shapes as I understand them. Thank you, friend. If you want, take these cardboard sheets. What are they gonna do for me? Thanks to you, I have no more need of them. Cool? Light. It floods the world with shades. A few cardboard sheets lie on the bench. Each show a perfectly symmetrical design in black ink. What does that look like then? Take them? What do they look like? A few folded cardboard sheets, each with a large symmetrical patch of black ink in the middle. I've heard of this technique, but always thought of its eccentricity. Patients are supposed to see them in deeper causes of their ailment. What do I see? I see a squid bursting free with a syringe needle at the top. And what is it? Like a head of an insect bursting from the needle at the bottom. That's what I see. This is the first card. I see a beetle. An intricate beetle with its wings. The shapes look organic. What is this? I don't know. Oh, a mouse in the belly of a bug. Yeah, almost like insects. And that I see an opera face of despair. I would say this could be of a face. And there you go. We got a little was an ink blot test. Even though I'm not sure exactly what we were discovering with that, even though most of them were ink with insects, specifically what they're hinting at, and of course, the face that we've seen on the cover of the story, too. Me. Okay. Well, actually, hold on. Unless we can come back here later. Do I want to give the piece of metal to you? No? Could I give the piece of metal here? No, we can't open it. Well, let us proceed forward to Paul Street. Who knows what else we'll discover there. And off into our little cot to Paul Street. Ominous, it is getting dark out. A door? Number 24. I'm looking for 26. Alright. So that's 25. The windows are thoroughly cemented over. It just almost mixes with the facade. So through here? Way. The ruins of an old chapel, apparently destroyed by fire. A mess of wooden planks and the remains of benches and chairs. Curious. What else will we find? I hear whispers. I guess we walk into the scary an improvised altar covered in candles. With this candle, I can light my way through the dark. All right. We shall proceed forth. Do I click on it to use it, or is it already being used? Looks like this hole leads to the building next door. Hello. As we go wandering the darkness of like decrepit old buildings. We are taking so many risks going through here. Hi, this is creepy. I do not like this feeling. This must be the interior of the bricked up building I saw on the street. Mr. Dupree's former residence. Hi, I can't see everything. I cannot tell who is depicted in the portrait since it's so badly damaged. It seems someone crushed into the floor. Hi. There's something among the ashes. What is it? A piece of paper. Or just a paper. Didil Levidi. Some sort of message, but it's only half there. The paper's been carefully burnt. Alright. Piece of paper on the table. Take the other piece of paper. Calmly. The paper shows some seemingly random letters. Seems half of it's missing. Alright. One man in high-rank uniform. He's missing an arm. What is over here? Few books remain on the shelf. Mostly doubtful treatises in chemistry and alchemy. Among the titles are Tremis de Lipil Philosophical Gerbers de Inventia There's the Anonymous Work Tuber Philosophium and Louis Brin's Mysteries of the Worm. I do not know any of those. A large metal safe. Looks like the safe is working fine. I should give it a try. I mean, I don't have any code numbers. I leave this? Where's the other grumbling sound I hear? Well, I guess we need to investigate something else. Ooh, a military medal. There is a relief of Her Majesty the Queen and several pieces of metal engraved with the name of battles unknown to me. So what else should we be... The door is bricked up. So there's a safe here. Piece of paper. Wait. So if we're thinking Roman numerals. So we could do that, because I mean, those are 6 and 5. But then the other piece of paper doesn't deal with that. I mean, since we're here, we might as well try it once more. So it goes 7, 6. Yeah, I guess until I have the last remaining number, it's just kind of guessing at it. So I guess we head out into the creepy darkness. God, this is not fun. Traversing. Even though this is like pixel art, it just still feels so creepy traveling through this dark area. Well, okay. We made it through there. We have whispers here. So where else should we go? I mean, there must be another door somewhere. Because there's this. Maybe try this door? Oh. Oh, we just skipped the door altogether. But we found another way to get in. Though we found the items we needed. So am I supposed to discover something else? Because that didn't really lead me to any new clues. Am I supposed to be able to figure out the code with just the 2 numbers? Or maybe I missed something. You use the piece of metal in the fireplace? Nothing else in there? I guess maybe we need to look at the picture papers. Okay. Okay. So am I trying to open the safe knowing only 2 numbers? I only know 2 numbers. What am I supposed to be investigating for this? Yeah, we already looked at that. I don't know how those books are supposed to help me with this. Is there not anywhere else for me to investigate? Oh. See? Some of these puzzles. Gotta remember. Gotta combine items to get stuff. So we had 6, 6, 5. Wait. Ah, shit. I don't remember. What? If it's flip, what does that mean? I don't remember. Oh. Really? That is so confusing. 4 and 6. It's just a matter of flip-floppy. Okay, so what do I have then? Okay, I need my computer to function, please. So we have 6, 5, 1, 4. Gotcha. So, I mean, that's 4 numbers that should open up the safe. So, if I want to go 6, 6, 5. I didn't do anything. Oh, 6, 5, 1, 4. Do I need to do that for the other page? No? Do I need to do 5 last? 6, 1, 4, 5. I don't think I've tried that. So 6, 1, 4, 5. Let's try that one. Maybe that'll help me. Okay. 6, 4. Oh, damn it. I did it wrong. I needed to put 1 in first. Okay. 6, 1, 4. Okay, which way does it want me to click in this code? I do not understand. What is it asking me to do? So, which way do I do? Counter or clockwise? Okay, maybe we've figured it out, so let me log back out of there and come back here. So we have... Okay, let me review the paper. We have 4 and 1 on this side. We have 6 and 5. So either we need to put 5, 4, 1, 6, or we need to put 6, 1, 4, 5. Maybe it's because I'm not doing counter and clockwise. Maybe that is it. Getting my brain confuddled. Okay. We got 6. So then for the next one we do counter. So we'll go 6, 1, 4. Does that work? No. Okay, so 6. Go clockwise. 6. 6, 1, 4, and then go this way for the last number. Look at that. Thank you. I was just like, which way does it... Yeah, it's just like, which... Am I twisting it? Am I just putting the numbers in? It's like, we haven't messed with an actual physical safe in so long. It's empty. Wait, this is not a safe, but an entrance to a passage. It's completely dark. The only way to know where it is to crawl in. Yeah, totally. That's a smart idea. No, but for the sake of adventure, yes. Let's go! What is in here? I see something wiggling over there. What is moving? Mathematic formula written fast and carelessly. Some of the symbols I've never seen before. What is that thingy? What is it? Can I not click on more things? 4 chairs forming a circle as if the hideout served as some sort of meeting place. Alright. Oh. Who is that? Who is that? A strange machine built out of wood, steel, and glass. I wonder what its function could be. Who that? He is not moving. Oy, hi, I am creeped out. Okay. There's someone sitting here, wearing a horrible mask and a yellow robe. I don't see his hands. He is not moving. He got no head. It's only a yellow robe. There's no body inside of it. What could be the meaning of this? Nothing else? Oh no. Who is there? Yeah. Creaky and the machine has stopped. Except shouldn't we be talking to the person? The mask back? Text is completely smudged. I cannot read it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Should I be running? Okay, time to leave. I'll leave. Bye. I guess we run away from whoever that was. I don't know. I didn't know if we stay for that or just run. It was creepy. Just this shadowy figure just come to say, hey. Time to leave. Do. Oh, it's lighter out now, so maybe we've progressed through the story? I don't know. But I mean, where else would we go? Was there anything else for me to look at Paul Street? Maybe we go back to East Hill? Maybe talk to you? Just at a creepy moment, and now we're back here. No? That was it? Well, I guess we go talk to somebody else in here? I'm a little stumped on what the next move is. Okay, can you tell me something about this mask? It seems to be important to solve the mystery surrounding David's disappearance. I should keep it to show to Kaufman when we meet again. So, is there nothing for me to do here? It's locked, of course. Oh, maybe I should have used the piece of metal to hit the thing. I don't know. Or maybe we need to go confront Rizwell about we know he's been here? You're still reading? My goodness, how quickly things change in the outside world. Ask you about the mask? Nah? Maybe go back to talk to the lady. Because maybe she will understand something about it? Potentially? Because, I mean, she was getting distraught, but maybe the mask will help? Never mind. She is not pleased with that. It is the isolation ward for you this time. The place of the playwright. The playwright. Okay, I guess we're gonna try to get to the isolation ward then. Anything in here for me? Okay. A man is striking the glass strongly with his fist. His expression is of pure hate. I don't think he can see me, but I feel that somehow he knows I'm here. So, you want to look at this mask? Or maybe look at these cards? Maybe I get close? Put myself in a dangerous situation? maybe put this in the window? I guess nothing else. Maybe we go to the isolation ward now? Because I've seemed to upset some people. How about you, sir? Nope. Okay, I guess we're going downstairs then. Oh, you're up? Something's occurred. That poor woman. They must have taken her to the isolation ward. Okay, I guess we're going out there too. Come, 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 come. We have an adventure to go on. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Can you guide me on anything else? Well, can I go in? Oh, I can. Excellent. With a bit of light. What was that? Why is there plants growing on the inside? Hello, my name is Wakefield. The butterfly is not what it seems. Excuse me, but what butterfly? There are more after the scarab. Oh, a scarab, that's the other type of beetle. Okay. Would you like to look at the cards? Is this the butterfly you talked about? It displays its wonderful colors, fills your eyes with awe, but this is only a show. Beyond the veil, its body crawls on the dirty ground, hides in the darkness, and transforms another of its lies. So what would this be? Its dark body creaks and rustles with its blind movements. Slowly, step by step, it gets closer and closer and closer and closer. What about this one? It will come after. It will come whatever you do. It will cry out loud, looking for you everywhere at the same time. And about this one. Him. Him? His mask, my mate from the other room, used to scream at night, always told us he could feel something under his bed. A presence, an eyeless gaze. Something like this? Oh, I can't show you? Drats. Okay. I mean, the holes of the eyes are missing. An eyeless gaze. Anything else in this room? Not much light managed to reach this room. What is this insatiable buzzing in here? I guess that's it for you. Farewell. More into the darkness. What is this thudding? What's over here? An old pendant on the dresser. It looks valuable. Mine for the keeping. An old tarnished silver pendant. Alright. That looks like it's corroded. Could I push it if I really wanted to? I guess it's not important at the moment. More into the darkness. Hello? Haven't we seen this room? I swear, this looks like the other room in the other house. A mirror covered in dust. Wonder what things it's seen in this room. Unless it's Dupree's old room. Could this be the room of the patient's mate, who was afraid of a presence under his bed? Please tell me we're not going to see something under the bed. Oh. Well, that would be something. But I'd like to investigate elsewhere first. Expensive looking piece of furniture. Nothing's on it. A photo? impressive painting of a lovely maiden. It is equipped with a fitting, magnificent frame. Okay, so I guess we're going through here then. Wherever this leads to. This room doesn't look right. Something written on the wall. One of them came last night. I knew what it was, actually, because of the sign it carried. The sign of the eye. I killed it and held it well. If more come, they will not find their friend nor its eye. Okay. They bricked up the wall. They did not want anyone knowing what the fuck happened here. How about the bed? Doubt anyone slept in this place in a long time. The window was sealed too. Almost no light can reach the room. Anything else for us in this room? What else am I missing? Because I was able to get into that second room. Is there perhaps something in there? Maybe we go back into here because it has a entry. Something written. Oh. It was simply that. I just needed to get one little bit more step further into the room and bam, we've discovered one of the tiles are loose. Curious. What's this? Cannot get it out with my bare hand. It's too heavy. Maybe I finally get to use the piece of metal? Ooh, what is here? Something there, half buried in the soil under the tile. What is it? Oh, the crow with its little eyebrow. Long dead bird. Just feathers and bones. It's holding something in its beak. A little eye. A dirty and horribly disformed glass eye. Is it going to do anything for us right now? Okay. So now we have an eye. What is that going to do for me? I don't remember anywhere having anything that required an eye to put in. Face of the playwright. Shut, there's no way to open it. This is bricked up. Is there anything else to look at? I mean, these are both deteriorating, so I don't think there's anything for us here. Maybe combining the eye with the mask? No? Where else could I be using this eye for? Present it to you? What else do I need to do? Maybe go back to Paul Street? I mean, I don't know what's gonna be there for us now. Looking for number 26. We go around here. Is there anything new for us? I mean, I'm assuming the creepiness is still there. But I don't remember seeing anything for the eye. Because obviously we're trying to talk to her. We need a way to open the door, but we need a key of some kind. And we went through there. No robe. And that creature left. So there shouldn't be anything else for us? No, I guess nothing else is out here, so it's something in that building. I mean, perhaps we need to give the eyeball to the soldier? I mean, I didn't remember it saying anything about the eye itself. Yeah, I guess we should try giving either the eyeball or the pendant to him. Because it seemed like the mask, we can't give it to present to anyone yet. What else? So obviously the codes we're not using for anything else currently. Okay, we're gonna go to East Hill. We'll go back inside here. Because there has... Oh, maybe the eyeball? So nothing for the pendant. Glass eye? Nana for you? Glass eye with you? Maybe the pendant? Did that work? No? Perhaps here? Oh. Never mind, it just wanted me to come back and see something truly terrifying. There's a big crack in the glass. Anything else I should be worried about? Because now it seems like you've disappeared entirely. Okay. Patient. Gone somewhere. Except, is there a way for me to get over to that patient? Because that patient just now has disappeared. Right, she's taken to the ward. There's nothing over here for me. There's nothing for this side. So it has to be something dealing with the isolation ward. Yeah, I guess we go in here. Okay, let's look back in the first room. With you, maybe give you the glass eye. Or maybe the pendant. No? Really? Not the pendant? Maybe just talk to you. Eyeless gaze. Stones, this, that. Nothing else here. Continue further. We've reached here. Go back in there. Is there anything else for me to explore here? Doesn't seem like it. Glass eye on this? Dirty informed. What else could be that I need to mess with? And this is the bricked up room. Is not a way to communicate. So, what now? I'm confused. I've gone through the rooms, I've checked around. I have now a bunch of stuff, but what now? Doubt have interest in the pendant. Doubt he have anything about the eye. We've given up the cardboard sheets. Who else do I need to talk to? Okay, so there's nothing here for me. There's nothing else in the archives. I'm very lost as what do I need to do next. Okay, so we have this eye. Do we need to investigate the eye or anything? I do not know anything else that can be done here. I'm just kind of wandering and clicking, but it didn't really give me exactly an detail. What else could I be looking for? I don't think, and I think everything we've spoken about is everything I can do. I mean, we have this mask. Maybe with getting the eyeball will give me somewhere else to go to. Might as well check and see if something happens. No. Oh. Here I've discovered it was one simple little piece of object I need to go back and retrieve. It just did not click with me. Because the whole thing of, we couldn't get this one person to talk to us in the asylum, and lo and behold, they said there's a medal in this location. I didn't really think to pick it up or interact with it twice. The freaking medal. And then we'll go upstairs, and then maybe we'll get the final piece of the clues we needed. Sir, would you like a medal? Because you keep saying you're a coward, but you have a medal. This medal, I had one just like this. Got it after the battles of Lang Neck and Maijub Hill in 1881. A decade now ago. For distinguished conduct on the field, it said. What a farce. If you were in the army, as I thought, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Wakefield. Sergeant William Conhill, Her Majesty's 6th Light Infantry. Are you another one of those aliens? Do you doctors not realize that cowardice cannot be cured by your arts? Why are they keeping you here? The doctors say I suffer from a nervous disorder. I believe this is the term for what they themselves, with all their learning, do not know what to say. Do they mean like you have PTSD or traumatic? Do they mean nervous disorder like you have PTSD? What do they mean? But I know the true name of my sickness. It's pure cowardice. I'm looking for a former patient. Have you met him? His name is Alexander Dupree. Yes, I do know a man by that name. We met briefly. He was here when I arrived. What do you know about him? He was a proper lad, educated. He listened closely to the stories of other inmates, but he kept his own to himself. We talked a lot. He was very close to Miss Kone, too. I think they got here at the same time. But when he did so alone. Wonder what has become of him since. Who is Miss Kone? She's a patient here. A lady with a temperous character. You may have encountered her already. She's not been the same since Mr. Dupree left. You know, she always sits in the side, alone and silent. Doubt you could talk to her at all, even if you tried. She sees things, or at least she thinks she does. What did you talk about, Dupree and you? We talked about my time in the south of Africa. I don't like to talk about it, but he somehow made me want to. He was persuasive. He was very interested in one specific story, almost obsessive about it. He wanted to know every little detail. Could you tell me that story? I'm trying to find a patient of mine who has gone missing, and this could be my only hope of finding him. I don't like to relive these memories. A missing patient, you say? Alright, maybe my story will be of some use then. It happened during the Battle of Manjub Hill, and I am sure you've heard of it in March of 81. The attack of the Boer army had taken us by surprise, and our regiment was forced to split up. We quickly found ourselves alone, just a few men lost on the barren plain. But I don't want to bore you. No, sir, you certainly aren't. Please continue. As I said, we were few, and we were sure the enemy was lurking out there. In the cold air of dusk, thick fog formed quickly, masking everything around us. We could barely see each other. The veil. Am I supposed to be moving? Ah. Then the others started to disappear in the fog, which was getting thicker and thicker. I could still hear their footsteps for a while and then nothing. Oh. I felt something in there not far, murmuring a beat. All of a sudden, my feet felt something in the mud, a body. They were all there. Oh, yeah, this is your nervous disorder is PTSD, sir. You're seeing all the bodies of your comrades. This is scary. Oh. mist cleared out. What had happened? I never knew for certain. I didn't see anything, and if I did, my mind refused to bear such memories. What happened to Captain Skid? When you finally regained consciousness, it was like someone else looked out at us through his eyes. I guess whatever had happened affected him, changed him. I know he came back to London. Mr. Dupree asked me of his whereabouts. Maybe tried to contact him to hear the rest of the story. He was quite preoccupied by it. Do you know where I can find Captain Skid? The last I heard from fellow veterans, he had lost himself to a frenzy of alcohol, opium, bad company. That downward spiral led him to, as many others, to a wretched natter, dirty hole deep in St. Giles Rocket, known as the Crimson Nest. Perhaps you will find him there, alive even, if you're lucky. Here, this is a picture of a regiment. You can see him from there. And a new location has been discovered. I want to look at the photograph. Photograph of combatants of the Boer War. Among them are Sergeant Conhill and Captain Skid. Any parting words, Sergeant Conhill? Please leave me. Memories of war are painful. I don't want to remember them ever again. So he's just been in here because he had a legitimate horrible experience, and now people have used that information to go and seek out others who may have known what truly happened in the fog. Goodbye, sir. And even to the young, was it Conan? No one is surviving this, really. And even a question if the therapist is going to survive this too. And off to our new location, St. Giles. Isn't this in the dream? The slums of St. Giles. The Crimson Nest shouldn't be far. Same creepy music. So, is this truly a dream, or have we experienced this already? Creepy. This man, he looks like the man from my nightmares. He's blind in one eye. The empty socket glistens in the lamplight. He seems to want something from me. In my dream, the man had said, "Give me back what he took." Whatever could it be but the glass eye? And that is all he wanted. But who took the eye from him? Unless, of course, they mean the playwright. Guess we're going to continue following you into the darkness. And I can't see what's happening. This must be the Crimson Nest. I've heard of such places where people lose their minds, the opium ship from the Orient. Never thought I would set foot in one. Well, now's your chance. Ooh, you can even see the little fog. Oh, someone's not waking up. Please don't do this. What is the matter, madame? My husband, he's unconscious. Please, dear, wake up. I'm a doctor. Please let me see him. I'm so sorry. Oh, he's not breathing. He has no pulse. Your husband passed away hours ago. Great! No, it can't be. Me and opium. There's not... The reality of drug overdose. Madame, I'm late. This time I couldn't save him. What do you mean this time? I discovered my husband's addiction to this hellish drug they call opium months ago. At first I thought he was sick, but as I watched him grow thinner every day, then I discovered he was visiting this place. I was very worried. I tried to dissuade him, but he wouldn't listen. The addiction was stronger than he was. At times he would be away for days. I would come here and find him passed out. The only way I could wake him was to put these smelling salts under his nose. Now it's too late. Here, take this vial. Maybe you'll be in time to save another soul from this curse. Some smelling salts. Oh boy. An addict. Completely asleep. I'll leave you alone with your husband. What else is here? A woman looking at the roof with her eyes going white. She's mumbling with some rambling. What else will be in here? A short-haired woman smoking without worry. A musician is intoxicated with the drug smoke that fills the air. The repeated arrangement gives the sensation that time flows slowly. Do we give it to the one who's totally asleep at the front? Oh, here's somebody. Hello, I'm looking for a man who I believe frequent this establishment. A war veteran from the south of Africa called Skid. He is writing on a slate. Can you understand what I'm saying? He has written can't hear, so I suppose I should communicate with writing on the slate. Looking for Captain Skid. Don't know. He doesn't know the captain's name then. The man is curled up under a blanket, trembling as if he's freezing. Could be effect of the drug. Words are not enough. Oh, a photograph. He has written something else. Object of value. What does he mean by that? Payment? Perhaps? I don't think he likes me much. I should hurry. I mean, it could be... This young couple seems to have come here together to enjoy this despicable vice. Well, I'm just gonna scoot past you and go look for the captain. What's back here? Beds? A table with several opium pipes on top. Some have been used recently. Oh, trashed. It's Captain Skid, no doubt. He's unconscious but still breathing. Time for some smelling salts. Hello. You're alive. We're just in time. So, would you like to talk to us? What's the matter? Who let you in? Get out. No. I just saved you from potentially an overdose. My name is Wakefield. I need to talk to you. Are you? His Majesty's 6th Light Infantry? The title belongs to me no more. Who are you? What do you want from me? Leave me alone with my misery. I'm looking for information about a named Alexander Dupree. I used to know Dupree. He was not a friend, but a fiend. What do you want with someone like him? There's certain secrets that are better left undisturbed. A soldier told me about you. My face is itchy. A soldier that used to serve under your command told me I might find you here. William Conhill. I remember him. We served together. I've made many mistakes trying to forget those years of my life. I'm afraid those memories will follow me to my grave. Someone has disappeared? Heard the name? I must find him. The vet? No, I've not. Someone has disappeared? A patient of mine. Alexander's the only one who may know his whereabouts. If it's true that Dupree is involved with your patient's disappearance, then I'm afraid the matter is out of my reach. Yours too. Now please leave me alone. I found your medal. It was in a house on Paul Street, door 26. You were there, right? You think you know what you're doing, but you cannot imagine what you're getting into. I'm asking for the last time. Leave and forget the matter. I will not leave until I find the answers I am seeking. Tell me what you want. Tell me what I want to know. You fool. It's all for the devil's sake. All right, if you want to ruin your life, you're free to do it. How will we learn about 26 Paul first? Let's learn about the 26 Paul Street. Inside the house, I saw a machine still operating. What was that? A machine? I don't know what you're talking about. That was just one of the many places used as a base for Alexandria's activities. The only one's location I was allowed to know. What do you mean activities? What was Dupree doing then? You really don't know, do you? Have you ever heard of the playwright? I've never heard of that before. I don't know what that is. What's happening? Why is everything red? As I imagine, you know nothing. Dupree is not alone. He is but the peak of a pyramid, a vast group in which powerful people take part. Several people all in the works of this unveiling the veil. A society acting in secret, ruled by a single sacred law. See that no one knows. I was a part of it. Dupree himself recommended me. In the fog. We gathered every month. What we saw you cannot imagine. The curtain of normalcy protects the mind from something in outer something. The fog of the veil protected us. But through the veil we could peek into the abyss. We could know of the unspeakable shapes that writhe beyond. Black nothingness entirely full of horrors. We could never cross the threshold. What we saw was forbidden. Look at me, forbidden. I could not bear it anymore, so I ran and I ran and I hid from them. Phooey. The implications. It was too late to run or to forget. I must go back to East Hill and try to talk to Miss Kone. If what the captain said is true, she must be one of them. She could know where to find them. Guess nothing else. Maybe show you the mask? Well, I hope you stay alive, sir, but clearly it seems you have seen one too many darknesses. What has happened? Hello? What's going on? What's happening? Hoi! Okay, I cannot do this anymore. I don't care, I just want us to be together. You know it's too hard, I don't feel free. I know, dear, we'll figure it out. How are you home so early? I knew all along. How could you? You know you've never loved each other. Silent, you have no honor. And you, what do you have to say? Why, I've given you everything. You wouldn't understand, Enough, you will leave in the morning. I won't ever see you again. I'll wait for you at dawn under the old windmill, and you can try to recover what little honor you once had. I'll be there. Okay, little play. Why are we in a hotel? We good? Oh, goodness, we might have been drugged. I must have fainted. What is this? Where am I? What is the yellow block? A matchbox. Take it. Can we discern our... You can't see outside clearly. The bed. There's a blanket on the bed. Oh, I can take the blanket. Cool. Materials. The chair? Oh, piece of furniture. There are marks in the dust of the floor. Looks like this chair had been moved recently. Oh, shifting the chair revealed a small, dark hole in the wall. What is in there? It's too dark to see inside. Cue the matches. Match is too short. Cannot stretch my hand further to either see what lies beyond the hole. Take both of ya. And now we have a shred to put in there. Oh, I swear I see a pair of feet in there. Who is there? We've met before. I cannot see you. Who are you? Do you not recognize my voice? No, I'm sorry, I do not. Do you know what this place is? It's the starting point. The first place to look. But who are you? What are you doing there? Remember this? I will not be here forever. Darkness will light your way. Stay out of the light, and then I disappear, and you'll be alone at the end. I don't understand. Tell me who you are. I can hear breathing behind the wall. The door is shut for good, and it has no knob. No keyhole, even. All I have is the lens. Blink is now ruined. Cannot see outside clearly. Oh, what is this? I can grab something. Must take it with me. anything for me to interact with this? What else can I interact with? Okay, mess with the blanket. Only the mattress remains. I mean, I guess that's what you mean. Okay, suddenly we have a magical room. And oi, hello! David, is that you, David? You keep traveling further and further away. Oh, we see your body. These moments of despair. You in the circle. And a trail of blood. Of course. But where are you? Hoi. Hello. Tell me, why are you doing this? Is it because you care about your patients? Or is it out of scientific curiosity? Or is it your pride? Because it's your professional responsibility? Or is it because it's the right thing to do? Why are you doing this? Getting into some questions. No, David. Hey, I guess we've met up with Kaufman. It is all right, Freud. How are you feeling? It is all right, Freud. How are you feeling? Feel dizzy. What happened? Where are we? At my house. I went to East Hill to meet you and found you inside one of the cells, unconscious, your clothes stenching of opium smoke. What? So we smelled of the opium smoke, but we were inside one of the cells. So somehow we made it back to East Hill, knowing we needed to leave? Maybe because we had inhaled the opium so much, even when we got there? Now, what is real and what is illusion? I had brought you here. You've been out for a day and a half. I think it's coming back to me. I was in one of those opium dens. I might have passed out after breathing that dense smoke. Listen, I have much to tell you. My investigation unearthed a great deal of new information. Alexander was indeed institutionalized in East Hill, but his files were missing. I managed to track down a man who knew him. He told me a story you'd not believe in. There was this woman, a patient at the hospital. She was completely out of her mind. She attacked me. What is happening with these people, Kaufman? How is this Alexander related to Mr. David? I think this patient, Miss Kone, might know how to find Alexandria. We must go back there and talk to her, whatever it takes. I'm afraid that will not be possible. What do you mean? Oh, Fry Kone is no longer at East Hill. She escaped last night. God almighty. Do not worry, my Freud. I think I may know where she's hiding. Get ready. We must leave promptly. Adventure. Ooh, look at the scenery. Are we walking? Ooh. They are coming. They are letting him in. Now the door has been opened. They are coming. Oh, from the start of the game. Wow. Complete. Oh man, that was the episode? Why are we here? Oh, the playwright was created thanks to the generous support of players who participate in the crowdfunding campaign. Statue description by Quaestor. Mirror description. Oh, cool. People got to put little descriptions on the things you clicked on. That's a really fun part to a point and click adventure. The little snippets that come through. The little snippets that come through. That's cool. So now we've gone through episode 1. So now the question of who done it, what's going to happen, and even what happens since the door has been opened. Spooky! But hey, next time will be episode 2.